Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon, everybody here. If you please, I would like to start by asking you, do you know what's this? Dagger. Dagger. It looks like a knife, right? And you may see it as a symbol or tool of violence. In my country, it is an accessory to men's clothing called jambia, like this. It is also considered as a symbol of strength and independence. It is also used in traditional dancing. This dancing is used in some areas, you know for what? For conflict resolution and for building relationships within and among communities. My name is Alkholaidi, the founder of Youth Without Borders organization. I'm from Yemen. There, I have been witnessing nine conflicts since I was a child. The current one is the longest and most violent. It caused a lot of distractions, deaths, displacement, and hunger. Yemen has been the worst humanitarian crisis in the world since 2016, since 2018. Just imagine. Ta'iz city in the southwest of Yemen, and where I was born and live, has been under the siege since 2016. Trauma, mental health crisis are also examples of many impacts of the conflict under the surface. Youth are the worst affected group. They represent high proportion of those dying and injured in the conflict. Many youth I work with tell me it is difficult for them to have access to education, health, and to job opportunities. Young people are forced to fight as it is a source of income. And young women also face gender-based violence. Just imagine the situation. But it may surprise you if I tell you that youth are still playing great and effective roles in the country. I see you gazing at me. Maybe because I'm talking about youth while you see me older? Yes, I am 42 years old now. But to know why I'm talking about youth, let me tell you my story. My life and my work has been shaped by youth around me and by my activism when I was young. In 2011, youth led a revolution in Yemen. Calling for what? They called for democracy, justice, equal rights, and inclusion. At the time, I realized how equal rights and inclusion are highly significant for stability and for peace. I also realized how youth can be shapers of a better future. This did really inspired me to volunteer in running capacity building and awareness-raising activities for young people, with the hope to see them really empowered and included. And please underline this hope. At that time, because of my activities, I was accused of inciting people to participate in the revolution. And even attempts of my life were made by those who disagreed with the revolution aims. Despite these risks, the hope remained inside. So that in 2013, I founded Youth Without Borders organization. But sorrowfully, again, the conflict erupted again in 2015. At that time of the conflict, I noticed a generational gap. Many older people consider youth as juniors who lack the experience. And even some blame them for driving a revolution in 2011 that has led, has led to the current conflict. And that's why I compare them to saying this Zambia. Some people see it as a means or symbol of violence, while it's used in conflict resolution and building relationships among people and communities. Because at that time, youth were inspired to work hard and to run after their participation and inclusion. When I was accused, and after that I founded Youth Without Borders, throughout the 8 years of the conflict, I have a lot of activities across the country, outreaching to thousands and thousands young people, young men and women. The activities could help young people to be what? To be change makers, lifesavers, and also peace drivers. They are leading great initiatives, making their communities stronger and more resilient, providing water and resources to vulnerable families, and also raise awareness on social and health issues. Also, links among the old and young generations were built, and my research and policy papers could also amplify youth voices to the world. Ladies and gentlemen, for me, as it is for all youth in Yemen, or most of the youth of Yemen, peace means inclusion and equal rights. So, from here, my message for youth not to give up, and it is a message, a call for all the people to support youth rules in making this vision a reality. Thanks for listening.